There we go. Welcome to, this is White Games here, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program Episode 5. I did a bit of research, I guess you could say, and I invested in some Mark II, right? This is Mark II stuff. Yes, Mark II stuff, and I came out with this. It's kind of based off the Buran space shuttle, which had SRBs. It had 4, but this thing only needs 2. It had a rocket engine here, which would drain this fuel, and then this was basically its own thing. I forgot to use some space tape on here, so I hope this works well. I use this that way it would stick out a bit farther. But also, like the Buran space shuttle, we've got 2 Panther engines. Well, they didn't have Panther engines, but they used something similar. It was an air-breathing engine. And 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, well, clearly it doesn't function very well. Oh. Clearly it sucks as a space shuttle, so, yeah, that could be a problem. But instead, let's use it as a plane, so hopefully it didn't say, oh, it's saving. Never mind, I didn't want that to save. I'm trying to get myself down from, like, 1 bottle of water. No, I'm trying to get myself down from like 1 soda a day down to like 0, and just drink water, which is a very slow process. Space point hangar. I mean, I'll probably still, like, drink 1 bottle of soda a day. I mean, okay, this should be able to... The thing that sucks, though, is this... Or no, there's another stage up, which is like this, where it's 2. But yeah, for the most part, you're kind of stuck with this kind of setup. So, probably wondering what we're doing here. Well, first, I gotta... What am I looking for here? I'm not usually this far away from the TV, so, yeah, it's quite a struggle here to... Okay. Down. Alright, so I gotta attach some, oh yeah, that's not gonna work. Never mind. This is gonna be really light. What the? Oh. like rocket science. It's very, very, very precise. Okay, so does this have a built-in antenna? Because I might strengthen that. Like I said, don't... How big is that? No, it's too big. That won't work. Although this one sits like more in line with this, so maybe, yeah, okay, that can work. There we go. We just have to figure out how to get this into space now. I mean, everything looks like it's gonna work fine, but okay, actually, wait, no, we're not gonna need that, because this has liquid fuel and oxidizer, but we don't need oxidizer because Panther engines burn oxygen and liquid fuel, not every other viable fuel option out there. That's clearly way superior. Yeah, okay. I'm honestly surprised that worked as well as mirroring. When I built this the first time, well, something about like this, I'm sitting at the exact same place, and I'm gauging it a bit better, but it's still really hard. While I'm thinking about it. Beat. Oh my god. Fine. Switch mode. Switch mode. Okay. You kidding me? Come on. Why doesn't this ever want to work? Like, this is insane. Just let me do it. Won't even work there. Okay, that's fine. I'll take my business somewhere else. I'm not gonna do what I did before with these landing legs. We're actually gonna okay. It all works out correctly. We can bring all of that forward with it. It's just here a second ago. Where is it? Structural wing type A, B. Oh, wing strake. There we go. By the way, I just don't have the camera on because I'm sitting all the way back on my bed, and I really just, I don't have, I just don't want to sit at the chair today, because it snowed and snowed and snowed. I was supposed to film a model rocket launch, and that didn't happen today. Although tomorrow it's supposed to be like 50 degrees, people kept telling me, so... Oh wait, that's the one inside, no. Okay, first of all, if this thing ever makes it to space... I gotta add stuff to this, okay? It's not quite done yet. Okay, so the whole point of this rocket is that it's going to... Okay, first of all, no, it's like one experiment. It's going to go outside of Kerbin's sphere of influence, which basically means it's going to leave and it's going to fly around Kerbal, the sun. So I'm just trying to balance the science experiments out here. Those are really all of, like, the, quote, viable ones that... Okay, I don't think that's how that works. Yep, so this antenna's nice. It should be able to connect back with our relay systems here on Kerbin. I'm not expecting us to get a ton of science out of this. Yeah. I hope this works. If it doesn't, well, that's sad. I don't really know how we're gonna reach orbit because this isn't really an SSTO. But if we can get up far enough, drop that rocket, and yeah, is there anything on these? Okay, this should work. If I drop this, and then it comes back up, that should work. Hopefully. This looks like some kind of weird bug. Okay, I was hoping it wouldn't, like, flip it around because it saw that these were flipped. Now I'd really like this to... Okay, watch this. Decouple. Oh my god. Okay, this looks like it could take off potentially. We're already 14 minutes in. I'm not even gonna do an hour tonight. I am hoping though that I gotta find my camera stuff. I don't know where it went. 'Cause I want to hook up my PC and I'm gonna use this headset right up to launch, like even after launch too. Is that's barely on the ground. Oh my god. We're gonna have to like vault down and back up right after the end of the runway. We're gonna die. Yeah, just kidding. Alright, so one is to... Whoops. Switch modes. Don't even... Oh my god. I forgot about even putting air intakes. I'll probably put them on the bottom, although they might break off. But, yeah. Clearly this... Oh yeah, I didn't realize how high that was. Okay. Okay, there we go. And, aerodynamics. Yeah, I was really bummed out, like, when it wouldn't stop snowing. Yeah, you need two because one powers one of them, so... Yeah, maybe I'll move this one forward a bit, yeah. Since I can move it forward as far as I want, it's not like it's gonna interfere with anything. Yeah, but, I have to find my I don't know what happened. Like I said, it just freaking up and disappeared. And I'm really mad about that, because, I need that for launch. Because without it, I'm gonna have to film it with my phone, and I'll have to live stream from my phone, which is already a pain in itself. Alright, so hopefully this time it'll launch. Hopefully. Yeah, but like I don't even know where it could have gone. I mean, yeah, I don't have any idea where it could have gone. So I mean, I'm just gonna start like moving stuff out of the way, you know, to find it. 'Cause basically, this is basically just super concentrated air. So, all the way down there. We don't have a tail fin. Okay, okay, this is basically nominal the whole way. Oh, I think we're swerving a bit. Okay, off the end of the runway and up. Alright, so... Right now we're gaining speed. I don't know, decrease the angle of attack because I want to be able to stay in this. They call it dry mode or whatever. And then when you switch, it's like wet mode or something. I don't know, but I want to stay in this dry mode as long as possible. It doesn't have as high alternator. The alternator isn't as high as it is on the wet mode. So, okay, so we're already losing speed. So I'm gonna switch over to this. Okay, so that just uses more liquid fuel. Wait, what else has oxidizer on it? Does this have oxidizer? Liquid fuel, liquid fuel. No oxidizer. That's got monoprop. No. Oh, the oxidizer is probably from the thingy there. Yeah. Yeah, for only taking it out at about 2.0, what is it, 1 or something? Oh, hang on. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, no. Oh, wait, hang on. Pull up. it might fall apart. I don't know. We've got G-force limits on everything. I'm waiting to get to 1,000 meters per second to pull up. Because the air is going to get thinner the lower or the higher we are. Alright, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Oh wait, we're still climbing in speed. We're still climbing with speed. Oh man. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. We're still gaining speed. Is that a good thing? Okay. Hang on, level out, level out. Stop climbing so fast. Yeah, I mean, we're like gaining speed really fast. It's just the flow rate is like really low. So basically what that means is you can fly as high as you want. You just have to have enough air intakes to compensate for it. So pull up, pull up, nope, pull up. Pull up. No, pull up. It's not gonna make it out alive, I can tell you that right now. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh, no, 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 no. We're in a roll right now. What is this? Mercury 8. Or Gemini 8. Okay, yeah, we can just, like, freaking dive. Don't tell me it's out of fuel or anything. I know it's not out. Okay, I have no idea where I'm going. Untitled spacecraft. So yes, disengage. Okay, let me see if I can make my way back to the Kerbal Space Center. No, come on. Stay in there. Shouldn't be that hard to go back to the Kerbal Space Center, if I'm gonna be honest. Switching it back to air mode because this is absurd. Yeah, it says that it's got 10 degrees of gimbaling on the engine, so I was like, geez. Am I even like full thrust? There we go. Now that we have that flit, it's actually quite easy to fly this. Okay, so we know the air is nominal. Sadly, the space probe didn't make it, but trust me, this plane is gonna make it. I know you're probably thinking, oh, you're very skeptical of all of this, you know, because the space probe didn't make it. How do you even know this plane's gonna make it? It's a plane. Like, if I wanted to, I could land it on the water like a boat. I already tried the boat test. If I'm gonna be honest, I tried the boat test on almost every single aircraft I have, or that I can use. Okay, who said? Okay, wait. Oh. So, Kerbal Space Center is over here. On this continent thing that looks like Africa. That's what I always call it. I just call it Africa. So, technically everything's connected. Just, I mean, we're coming in hot. Like, I mean, like, real hot. What was that? So that little green dot there is the Kerbal Space Center. It's just with the curvature of Kerbin here. And there we go. The mountains are off there in the distance. That means we are getting close. So, drop the speed, you know. Drop the altitude. Really, I could have just done that, but, and, whoops, figure out. You freaking serious? The lights are on back. And who puts landing gear out like that? Like, this is clearly they fold in. You ever watched any TV shows, developers? I'm just trying to. I can't wait till we can actually see something, because at this point, you know, it's kind of just looking like this inside the cockpit. And are we really that low on thrust? Oh wow, we are. Okay. Okay. Pull back a bit, pull back, pull back. Okay, I still can't see land. Did we really go that far? Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember going this far from the KSC. Like, I still don't see any of the islands or anything. I do have to agree, we were going a bit fast there. So are we going about the right direction? You know what? I'm gonna land this in the water like a plane. Alright, so that... Actually, no, you want to keep your landing gear in, because that's kind of what you... It's kind of what you use to... it's kind of what you use when you get on the land there. Unless we're really close to, I want a more, like, eccentric landing type here. Okay, so this mission is a complete failure. We've probably been flying for like 20 minutes now. I'm completely lost, alright, if you couldn't tell. And I'm kind of invested in the fact that I want to build an SSTO, and it is completely possible with tools like this. Although, I would like to go and get stuff like a rapier, because the stuff that we have now, I don't think cuts it, because if we go into R&D here, and I got like 200 science from this thing. What is this? Yeah, so that's 162, and then it's 180 in vacuum, 105 stationary. But yeah, I think that's definitely needed, along with this arrow spike, shot cone intake, whiplash, turbo ramjet engine. What is this? But yeah, I think I'm just gonna end this here. There isn't really much that I can do still. It's not a bad thing. Not bad. Mark II. Ooh, that's cool. Alright, well, I'm gonna send a probe out into Kerbal's sphere of influence, which is not that hard. All you have to do is just get something up into orbit, which we're probably gonna do in the next episode. Or I might do on my own. I've actually been doing a bit of work on my own, of course. Trying to land on the Mun is one. I don't know if I showed you guys this, but I went asteroid hunting. I gotta go in here. And of course, we finished the comms network. And yeah, I wanna... There shouldn't be any crew in there anyway. But, yeah, these are all, like, tracked and stuff. Now, this is called the Sun. Alright? SOI, infinity kilometers. Atmosphere present, yes. Atmosphere height, 600,000 meters. Atmosphere pressure, it's less than 1 atmosphere at sea level temperature. 5,840 Kelvin. That's where it makes up for not having that thick of an atmosphere. So we're basically gonna put a space probe, I'm not saying that close, but it'll be just outside of Kerbin's sphere of influence. Yeah, just gonna end this here because I really don't have anything else to say, and it's exactly 6 o'clock, so bye.